Mami, check them. Let me just 30 seconds. And I am fan to the end chin and then him there. I mean, Mammy Van said no, now I said, do my dance here. Richard Mill watching.
Be an Intina on the over course of the area.
But no, I wouldn't say most Salah's. So we are away.
Hey, bon Kojika can so.
We are away.
Ronaldo Mugras or Mupibiaka one. To announce Uncle Saudi Arabia. Uncle Pekka Kanka and Twitchina. Boy, Acha said 2-3 years now. Unti and Uncle Bibi.
Mr. Mofanto, ye pay in Sumami. Why?
After Wasiu, I say Salah should have walked away with his good name. If not, he will regret extending his contract. EPL is getting tougher. I say saying Kedina when Yadiaman Hono. Kaunfa said the Papa now when Yanin Ko. We will say Premier League, is getting tougher every season. Biano. As a tough. It's Rent and found Kojiscano.
Premier League in a year tough, no? This season, who is the best player in the Premier League? This season.
Obviously, him. Salah, yeah.
So, has the Premier League grown tougher than him? No. It's a do Salah, no, but Rachel, I don't know, Americano.
Blueness, a
Blueness, no. I have Richard Mill, a watch, and an extra Salah. Tamana was signed the contract. Now, you know. Mr. Mofan wanted to survive with him, and I can't have Canadian. Which one watch the ball? $949,000 to watching a ball. $900,000.
And that to watch.
I can't carry up watching a bonnie 1 million. I can't carry you. Now watch now, Mohamed Salah they sign a contract, Edu 1 million.
Oh. I ran to see watch them on.
10
a busy mansion
10 plus cars.
As out of cars. Extra cars. A boobin sapa.
A bonisa. This is
1 million.
Yes. This is what in China I would say. Oh, now we discuss no. Man, we are wasting our time. And then as even I say, oh, your manager, you should always know, say, you are not managing boys, you are managing rich boys. They are filthy rich. Now, rich, say, players, Omo new music can say, Omo this guy. Sika bebrebe no mo generate so mo fa bi anto expensive watches ne cars o mede no mo discount bi ansa no mo
na no kra de akire
o ya de ayo
ba krom ha
o ya de ayo
na de akire no so bless
949,000 rich wow now rich me dey me question say Richard Mill money no. At the day no watch him man boy. At the watch the time ni e fofra e ma hu so wo be wu ana say watch ni e be dey pa na ma wunti.
If you have nana watch. I will shut time take over.
If you watch who go work at so who go. Na yes ade me hu adwunu bi e wo say I also we watch na watch ni boy is close to 1 million.
The guy Sule free Italy bar one of the holidays be as my me can be 3-4 years ago. And I know interview na watch bono no me say watch na bono saying I saw a come for be did na
me did not
watch na bono 5 years ago no I don't know can see here I'm mo show ni na comment on the bomba be did na
eh we Mikel Obi mo watch se bom so audio ni galo mo the players maybe they make you massacre. So, Oma and Nisika sa rich. Omuntimi enjoy Omutika no Munyano. They have too much money. So, what is about Cristiano Ronaldo? Now, Ronaldo one total sa what is na diamond, so platinum na. Or better than Nisika na one. What's in yedi? Because I had Dianum Kwa rich. Say I know maybe I call him. And sometimes I understand the players when they go on that very, very expensive lifestyle because they have the money to live that lifestyle. Now, Rich, before I start my analysis, not only if you discussing maybe about Onana, and I think that you even started it with Gabi. Time now, because when you say, "Mo game against Newcastle, no, more air contemplate." He said, "I am mobile starting bench, no." And now we will say very, very interesting question. Say, Sisia pa, say Manchester Jai Onana, why no? And now a strike him say, Rich, you see, question now Ubusano. Oh, it is as if say you are asking the question as a concerned supporter, or you're worried about the structure of the club, especially the sporting direction. And I'll give you one example, then I move on. Rich, Sauko England. No matter what happens, the biggest rivalry to Manchester United is Liverpool. Liverpool, the best goalkeeper in the Premier League in Ayala'S. Last season, Rich, you bought Euros now. And for some years now, one of the best goalkeepers in Europe, a goalkeeper now, Dama Valencia. Mama Dalvili, Liverpool Zion. Liverpool now only issue with goalkeepers no. On him say, Alisson as a Brazilian. Rich, at a point in time, when he feels so accomplished at Liverpool, we want to go and follow money because we are Brazilian. Already there have been approaches from Saudi Arabia near but Onyankoye. But they know, say Oya Brazilian once a Sika did that, one day they will wake up, you come to them and say, I want to leave. Rich, because Liverpool you say, Alisson, Ebetimia Akono. Rich, look at what they've done. They've already settled the issue. Say that's really bad. Manchester United. Onana Obayo Sasa signing no.
The first season.
Again, Manchester United in Po Aye for Onana to sit up. Who say Onana that po ni no? And I reach what is it? Man, you are koto that's really. And almost you on board to the end of the season. Oh yeah, no about. Who say Kasame na Quebec say Onana? You know, Charlie and only the top competitor ba. 87. Maminya mi se mu no na me nyere me ho. But and now what when you say oh we are on that against because me so osere. Because all goalkeepers now on the China. On him say oh wait and Chebia after 2-3 weeks they will call me back into the post because they don't have anyone. And we've raised this issue for years. Rich and Arsenal. Edunya no say onya adwumani bi mu no. Haven't they gone to Atletico Madrid to bring in Andre Beta? Man City. Begnistan Castle adwuma a year why the obey bia why we okono. Haven't they gone to Sporting Club de Portugal to bring Hugo Bena? Man you nkwade. They say you don't really know what they are doing than us what has he done on the European scene? The track record here on the crowd by nsem mutim ni die Rich mu ya diagnosis o mu ya pathologist no papa yes enye diagnosis say the go system fidie akọ check mu urine and mo blood you need a pathologist ankasa because no I want say papa ni hu de ne kum na yehu ede ebetimi ayafa. So that is my comment about Onana and in sense. Now Rich, let's speed around the analysis and not intimi emrefi and then we want a special message we ma kotakofo. No special message we emma omo mani na ho and you do fear make us answer through you. Rich, an analysis na ye Premier League ni mo. Only one part spend important apart from the usual predictions na go for epe Edi akosi kafie no. The most important aspect of the analysis and say Fifi mentioned it. Rich, you look at the English Premier League, Liverpool actually. But there is a strong contention, say Empo, if we are granting Arsenal, say Obewe second. Rich, which other 3 clubs and a Champions League from the Premier League? And say the Arsenal Eka Liverpool one. Then Rich, we are discussing Nottingham Forest 57, Chelsea 53, Newcastle 53, Man City 52, Aston Villa 51. The rest, I think, say they are off kaka. And from Villa, City, Newcastle, Chelsea, Nottingham Forest.
5 teams.
5 teams. For only 3 slots. Now, Enra, I put this on your platform, and Fifi has said it. Now, you see, what goes into Opta, almost supercomputer analysis, a human baby. Rich, team new form this season at the same. Ni away form to saying, ni home form to saying. How consistent and oye. They will look at all that and they will pinch it according to who games now bono and how the opposition it here based on their 1 year already along those oppositions, So for instance, say who Chelsea games now can Rich, they have a lot of games to play among Omo competing. So the question the computer will ask and say, Chelsea this season Omo form say Oshia big 6, big 7 for now. Say in the city that will tell him how Chelsea will fare. For instance, this weekend, say Chelsea bought Ipswich good. Ipswich now Chelsea bono. The reason why Opta Computer will be careful to give Chelsea a lot of points. And that's a percentage against Ipswich. And say, Rich, in the reverse fixture, Ipswich share Chelsea 2-0. You get my point. And see, Fifi should understand, say, no crap. So we should league log now. Chelsea the 4th. Now top 5. Now me the 4th. Also, Mama Dama said, and that's more percentage than me. But the supercomputer is looking at Chelsea form this season. Chelsea as against the remaining fixtures. No boy and saying a sequoia and almost form. And be around Chelsea and in our momo 43.3%. Now, Rich, if the supercomputer is right, then it means this is the top 5. Liverpool, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Manchester City, then Newcastle.
Just be free.
That's what the supercomputer is saying. And you're in America. Now, Rich, to go against statistics is to bring the issue to reality. So when they are a supercomputer, and why are the statistics? It is always all big statistics in India. Then reality, when you face games now, win them. If you win, supercomputer Nankasa will come in 2-3 weeks time. Rich, and they will change their percentages. Yentia they be Opta computer that changing the percentages based on what is happening within the league. And see, maybe I see it as a challenge for club and for the Chelsea say, see idea based on our performance, supercomputer so moon top 5. But they can change it every day when they have games and it applies to all the teams. Man City, Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, and no more Macanina. If they want to change their percentage, Rich, they must continue to win more games. Now let's start the analysis. These are the games. Before we rest studio, now Man City ne Crystal Palace early kickoff. Now line up abadada. And this is Man City line up Rich. Obo Luis right back. And Obo Diaz and Guardiola centre backs. And Obo Rally, our left back. Then the midfield, Nico Kovacic, Gunian, and an him also 3 Kevin De Bruyne, McCarthy, and a brand TFN Omar Marmoush. Now, Rich, I see this lineup as a 4-4-2 formation. And the reason why I make us a 4-4-2 is say you add Kevin De Bruyne to Gundogan, Kovacic, and Nico, 4 midfielders. Then you can 4 back and other. So Eka McCarthy, any brand TFN Omar Marmoush as 2 forwards. City team. Why are they playing 4-4-2 against this Crystal Palace lineup? Rich, it is because Crystal Palace Nanseya on front 3 of Ismail Assar, Abranti Afan and Mateta. Right, they look say as all of a sudden say form and they pick it up. And in games which say where Pep is afraid of the opponent, he goes for control. And to Pep, once you are able to control a game against Crystal Palace, then who dominating game media, more men around the ball, game over. He believes that then you have a more chance say me a win this game. Rich, a difficult game. A difficult papa.
City.
Yes, City forming yet. And as I early kickoff, Obianim what early kickoff brings. And to me, Rich, on a betting slip, City Crystal Palace will always be an over 1.5 and nothing else. I think it's a Brighton versus Leicester. I think they will beat them.
Leicester don't make
up. The American Express Stadium. And Brighton win against Tima, your friend in Leicester City. Now, one interesting game, Rich. Nottingham Forest, Everton. Meaning say Mekai and one your picture now. Nottingham Forest, this current Everton team under David Moyes. Now, Nottingham Forest is in the discussion of the top 5. But Everton is a team on form. As a 1 year no year, Rich, ometimi account no manegu. What is no one buy and no musaka negu. Under David Moyes, they've turned into a different team. They are fighting for every 50-50 ball, and they seem to know what they are about on the pitch. Idris Agana, Guy, Abdullah Dukure, Omubabona. Now they have more sense, better, and it's a game Nottingham Forest must be careful. Rich, they must be careful. They are favorites, but they must be very, very careful. Rich, I will go for again an over 1.5 game in the Forest Everton game. Now, teams now in the Champions League. Obi a who me coach now on team biano. Rich, I have tried to avoid all the teams I am in the Champions League, and I have my reasons. Senior, last time a year, Rich, you may not know their attitude towards the league match. So, for instance, Aston Villa, Akolusu 3-1 to Paris Saint-Germain. They have a home game, I think, on Wednesday. Rich, they are traveling away to Southampton at Echo relegation.
I saw on Wednesday,
Tuesday, mom. You know about the same day.
Debbie, Momo boy, I saw the chain on Paris Saint-Germain boy. Wednesday, I'm gonna born Wednesday.
So means I'm gonna Barcelona about the same day. Because
it's about Tuesday.
Yeah, about Tuesday, include Omo game. Yeah. Okay, so Tuesday, and to reach it here. Omo game on Tuesday, which under normal circumstances, Obi say United Emre will not tell them say the tie is dead. We must give it your best shot. Now they are traveling to team Echo relegation. Also, only anything to lose. Say any game you on St. Mary's Biano is to appease the fans. It is highly unpredictable game. Especially you don't even know the first 11 that United made the game with. Because Southampton, a team of Yesenibi, they are already on relegation. They have nothing to lose. Minko players are maybe here for the Champions League. As I give it a try against a team called relegation. Rich, me, I will avoid it. I have avoided it on all the slips. And me too will be